bam, 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 bam.
Hey.
Can you believe it?
Oi. Oi. Hey.
Can you believe it?
It's been a while since we spotted at the top of the episode. Iwe.
No.
No, come on now.
Nah.
Come on now.
We're like, no.
In the flesh.
The people deserve.
They deserve one.
If we're going to apologize, let's apologize
properly.
But then again, who's going to apologize? Kunan.
It's a joke. We couldn't help it. We couldn't help it.
It's been a long week.
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's another brilliant episode of the one and only Boys at the Bridge.
On the bridge. We're back in the black box, Growth Point Studios. What are you talking about?
Now here's the crazy thing. Welcome back from Zima, boy.
Oh, hey!
I'm welcoming you from Zima.
Hey, how you man been? Hey, we're going to say, your weather, you guys.
What is this? Fresh
home.
Fresh from home. Just landed on Monday.
Quite frankly, I don't know how you guys.
Feeling,
how do you guys deal with this weather? How do you? Huh?
It's been a while, guys. We have a lot to catch up on. The difficulty is, where do we start, Mr. Chirisa?
Oh, because we owe you an entire catalog of updates, of nyayas, of scoop and goss.
Yeah.
I believe the last episode that aired was the BFF Live, which was a Chimunya on its own.
Which was a Chimunya on its own. So let's show the people what the vibes are like.
Yeah. I mean, just a quick recap on that one on its own. I'm glad the people got to see what my baddies Ali Bueno. Y'all saw that, right? Y'all saw that.
Saga big. In my bed.
Gucci, a gaggle.
Actually,
a gaggle.
Actually, if we're being the proper thing, I think to do for people that haven't seen each other for a while is Magadi. We generally hope Kuti.
Yes.
We are all together. We are still like, in the BFFs. No one is missing. Everyone is of good health.
Yeah.
I hope, I do know we've welcomed a few babies.
Yes.
In our midst. So congratulations. There's a few people that have graduated. So shout out to you guys. So
much has been happening.
So shout out to you guys. Incredible. Muromo wa black and forth doesn't just apply to unfortunate events.
Exactly. Kana takati my BFF said warrior to the world. It's chefu church. It's couple chefu church.
Uyo acha graduate.
Uyo arutenga mota.
Saka muromo black and forth awire pass. Azvo zvekuti mukwana munasungwa mamati black and forth akabashtaura. Tinoona ma prophets of doom.
No, atidaro.
Etiri but multifaceted prophets.
Kana dhumi yacho takaiona ichiuya, then who are we? We are simply just but conduits.
And dzimwe nguva dhumi yacho tisu totoinstiga.
Nditero also kuti doomsday. Drop it down it. Oh no, man! But it's so good to be back.
It is
physical bridge. It's been a while. The place had been overrun by our new landlords.
It was they were running amok. They were trying to turn this into a theme park.
Yo, takatorowa soft eviction.
Like we'd be like, yo,
somewhat squatters' rights.
As you can see, like they removed all the albums on the walls. They threw the microphone. So if for whatever reason this episode is looking funny, just know good the settings were different. Aka press kwa nevanu. The landlords were like, Magarisa, your rent is late. Saka ma camera haya. One of these cameras
yaka confiscate kwa. My bailiffs akapinda akatora zvinhu akati, yeah, each. I like the value on this. We're taking it.
Timbo recover. But just trying maybe to work things backwards. What's happening, Dara? You just came from Zim. How was that?
Ooh. Right. Where do I even begin?
Yeah.
Zimbabwe was mental.
Yeah.
It now makes sense why you got out of
Magaone him, Dara.
Ndakaona zvinhu, bro. Ndakaona my developments. I'm here to tell the good Zimbabwean story.
Because
Chi.
Hold on, scale. Ichimuraona.
Chimira.
Munashe was there the week yakaona marafta akati
Mira.
Kandro anenge achindibhaizira.
Mira.
Kandro anenge achindibhaizira. Okay, bro.
Okay, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. For context, I hadn't been back home for 6 years. Yeah. And I even said this move. When people ask you, how long have you been in Zim? And they notice when it's 6 years, like, why are 6 years going by and you haven't been back home? Right. So the last time I went, Ndakashika, for example, Chegutu, bro, was Guru. Dust. Bad dust. Etafange film rakasetwa mumaz.
Like a western.
I expected to see a tumbleweed. Chingo cross a highway like this. I was like, this is mad.
Yeah.
Fast forward 6 years, completely different.
I mean, there's still dust, but it's less.
It's still dust, but I was Gamjiro Naro.
Right.
Welcome to Chegutu.
I school far my bed.
Yeah, I school far my bed. You can still see
dust was no my cluster.
My cluster. Guru very rabo. Tuwaka. So, and I think that was almost the case with even like Westgate.
Right.
I found that to be the case with Westgate. Last time I was there, I was like, Jesus Christ,
this is a white elephant.
What is this? When I came back, it seemed a little rejuvenated. I think
Westgate for a long time, boys are money laundering.
You check.
To my shop, to my
DVD.
I'm like, go there. No, I appreciate a good money laundering effort as much as the next guy.
Yeah,
but if you're telling me to more, Uruguay is my DVD.
In this age of Netflix?
No. Westgate.
Come on.
Westgate. 40-year-old virgin. Like what?
White chicks.
What are we doing here? It's what are we? My drugs. I think I told him my sachet is not DVD.
Yeah, that's very true.
You know,
hey.
But if you're going to place Bawa, cascading ring, then I'm like, oh, you know,
you take some building implements.
You know.
Yeah, ndakaenda kunotengeswa ma building materials one time and
my building materials kana my building materials.
No, but building materials.
No, because with you we have to check what is it called for something.
No. Building materials.
Okay.
Actual building materials.
With you.
This thing.
With you. It would be called
actual building materials and ndakasvika pepe ndakatizvoni vanhu vari kugeza man.
Sorry to just the reason why I say that is because I just saw a video of a lady who walks into a pharmacy and says, Munashe, no. And they said, Smende. We don't have smend. I'm not smend. What I chinpa in Ingrini. Chinpa my window clean actual. And they're like, what do you mean?
What are you
I'm now business. But I'd call my onion.
More farmers.
They're like, lady, this is a pharmacy.
This is a pharmacy.
Like, what I should pay my morning after I don't want to run it. Should buy my morning after. I could have last as business. I'll shut some morning after.
That's a good one. That's sharp. I like that.
I lost it.
Because I was wondering, nyaya sister irikusvika kupi chero. No, abana ngatora 2 steps.
So I'm like, bro, my building materials.
My building materials. Actual building materials.
Okay.
And I could tell kuti pari kuwachwa chibanzi panapa, but hey, to each their own.
Yeah.
Oh man, ndakamara.
Yeah.
Ndakamara, and I didn't realize the pressure.
Yeah.
Or the level of notoriety.
Yeah.
Iriko. Because obviously, you know, the people interact with the guns. People say, hey. But Mdara, from arrival tosvika ndakatozvipfekera hangu hudhi yangu ndiri kueconomy alongside chicken on beef. Chicken on beef. The level of notoriety was actually so crazy, bro. Even my niggas are pampa gas panangirkini. They're like, hey,
Western chorizo.
Hey, Western chorizo. I was like, hey, yo. I said, this is kind of nice. Yeah. But then it was also disconcerting at the same time because I had to be so super self-aware of my surroundings, of Nangargini. You can't even Younger,
right.
Them kind of
someone.
I'm like, hey, god damn, what is this?
No,
ndakufila pressure.
What's the mangorara?
Come dara. Otranga kochikona mpablos.
Yeah.
No, but it was beautiful. We went to Kadoma Fest with Jashika. I think that was one of the first things that I got into after Mariro. I believe the last time you and I personally saw each other was Pakbatamo.
Yeah.
Man like Kandizo, Takapesan.
Yeah.
And everyone was just on my case. I'm like, hey, yo!
Which is crazy.
It's my time. This nigga's always here. Please. If anybody else asks me about this guy, I'm gonna lose my mind. Nah, Morgan, I'm chimon up on my billboards and everything. People can tell me hit up Kadoma Fest, and one of these days, I'm gonna get in trouble on behalf of Kandor. I just want the world to know.
I mean,
kuti ndini munhu ari well on course kufira nyaya dzakandoro dzakanodhaiwa imafana izvamazvitaura papodcast penyu. I'm like, yeah, whoa.
Let me actually take this opportunity to apologize to the good people of Kadoma. I need to clarify. I went to the Danny J show and very, very dope conversation. But Danny being Danny, Nkomanga knows this. Danny will intentionally cut things and stop where he knows. If you had watched the full thing, what I was saying when I said Kukadoma Zara dust, the full conversation was, for all the money that is in Kadoma, I would love to see Kadoma being transformed to represent the mineral riches that are in there. I foresee Kadoma having the same level of development that we would see Munana Dubai. Okay. So Pakazo Katwa Nepekuti, for all the money that is it, Muna Guruva, Muna's dust. Dova Majiza Sega, same thing, I was saying, on the way to the Sape, we need to make it look, all those places that lead up to Mutare, we need to make all those places look nice so that Matoni Spanning at Farmer Baby. But I can get Pesa and Awaiza. Nema Jeez, Arungote Arguita Wesa. I don't know Rupina Munkoto. And don't let her.
I would have both.
But when you want to say and dog muzo and quate.
Aiwa indruva kwa sabe.
Was
ndokumusha kwangu.
No, because Vaga
ndo
mese.
Ndokumusha
kwangu. Was Vaga zoya manje vadan kwatisa.
Vaga kuti pull up on you.
Yo kandoreo angatsanga nega.
Vaga pull up on you.
Muma comments.
Inini vanhu vakandonditira pull up on me in person vachiti zvoni, hey, but majizi mimi. And I was like, guys, makanyatsotarisa maepisode achezvo munonyatsoona kuti munhu anotaura zvinhu zviri device spicy. Ndakamuti, yei driver tsoka nyatso apa
pane pawasirira
apa
nyatso
ndakamubata
3.10
wangotsika ne2 ese ngauye. Shout out to the organizers.
It looked fun, man.
Nangirikini Odyssey Entertainment, Kadoma Odyssey. I won't lie. Busy Signal, Chris Martin,
Freeman, HKD, boss.
HKD.
Digafa.
HKD.
Did you say what's up?
Of course. So I didn't even tell you. So I've been tasked with doing some content gathering.
Yeah.
Tufamba, me alongside cameraman Chichichi, DJI, Mike, what my artist interviews at the end of the show, backstage pass, Chichichi, to feel like Monday, didn't access. I'm working, bro. Move, man. Move, bro. When I say like a complete accent, move in it.
Avadi kuzvinzwa manje.
Chamwari avanga usingatombolava kuzvinzwa.
Accent ekupi?
Hey!
Utazvokwakedhi panapa. Because hapana pakambotanga kwasuma
kuBritain.
Vanotangira kwake.
Ine vanotangira kuti mfuda kuti zvechikarati panapa. Zvechi go for XA kuti sei ndati ine bro.
Radra uno Cranborn panapa.
Morningside. 4 ways. So now ndaroa my interview, ndaroa 3. I look back at listen back to the audio just to check my levels.
My settings are been
audio trash.
That's crazy.
Sweating. Alternative. Shansang phone face song. Managed to repick some of the interviews. Chichichi Taro. That one I'm Dara Freeman Tatoraka interview. Chichichi. The Farah singer man like confused comes on stage, marks it. Intro sound bit. It's like Anzas, Nyazo, Zungoza. Lost my mind. That's personally. What episode was it?
Takano Murova na invoice confused.
Ayo.
Takano Mchaya.
No, because my royalties my royalties. There's royalties with it.
Takano Mchaya Tenga Makofi. What did I say?
Bangers. Everyone who performed stellar. Even like the setup, the organization, security, crowd management. Yeah. It was 10-10. Remember when we did the review year Zimfest? Yeah. And we were talking about the sheer difficulty of putting on an event of that scale. Yeah. Yeah, these men pulled it off. And what blew my mind, rude boy, 5:22 a.m. There's still a sea of people. Yeah. I was like, hey.
No. If you think you can party,
I was like, yo,
you need to meet Zimbabwe.
I thought
final boss.
I thought we could rave.
Kunoku and final boss. But because we're talking about Kunoku, there's second location, third location. One location.
Panapa.
One location. Panapa. Pre-drinking Panapa. Actual drinking Panapa. Post-drinking Panapa. Which is dope because from a don't drink and drive perspective, Terera. So
that's true.
You know,
unlike Marare though, Marare from one sport to another sport. But that was my review of the ends.
Dope, man.
And got my baddies. I had a baddie cam. Okay. A baddie cam.
Okay.
Substantial VVIP. Tell me why 90% of the baddies movie VIP did not want to feature on the baddie cam.
As in, you want an answer on a Tumvunzo Nando or reader?
A bit of both.
Because the answer unaya and
answer and deny.
Okay.
Nanda unze reasoning yangu ile pauri pakwe.
I mean, udati ndiku pindure ayo kana pane vanhu ndinotosvika kuofenda nini.
My baddies, Kadoma, I didn't know my baddies. Like, slander not my baddies.
You want to slander the baddies?
Slander not my baddies.
Maybe your camera didn't have the right filter, bro.
Boy.
Maybe your camera didn't have the right settings. Accusations.
Like, no, my baddies have done no wrong. No, my baddies are they're where they're not supposed to be or to be with.
Because kubatwa camera or Kadoma is crazy.
It's mad.
It's crazy.
It's crazy work.
Kadoma is nzvimbo yekuti ndandipfurira.
And Kadoma ikorokoza stronghold.
Kana uri muHarare ukawanikwa uri James once, maizi ndandazoningira ndikazwa maspika.
Ndanguuyawo ka.
Ndangorasigira
apa pande.
Kadoma, bro.
Kadoma is intentional.
Kadoma is the kind of place yekuti wadzoka kubva Kadoma, mota inofanira kugezwa. Saka mapurira nekupiko. Mapurira nekupiko kwamazoita
Mapfura nekumugodi kai.
What's
Mapfura nekugomba.
Yeah, but nah, man.
Yeah, no, makorokoza are holding it down because you could tell kuti uyu mniga mukorokoza, but futi yanenge achifamba akabata.
But also you have to realize kuti there's a gap in the market.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a substantial gap yakasiwa you know, when Mike Chimombe abdicated, you know, his constituents.
Ish,
You know,
akasiya gago. You know what?
So
You could tell kuti zvonipaneka imbalance in the market.
you think it's Kadoma first, but it's more like, you know,
I saw it.
It's more like a work expo.
I felt it.
You know, where
conference.
people are networking. You know, you are. Hey, this is fine. We can
Not
go with this
a work expo.
It's a work expo. You know, where people are, you know, meeting potential employers.
Yeah, with employees,
you know,
stock rate rakamira sei,
you know,
wana portfolio yangu.
This is what I bring to the table.
Yeah. This is what I got.
Newly minted BBL.
Newly minted BBL is egregious.
2025 model.
Yes.
You know,
no, quite outdated silicone.
You know,
we've got
my touch up, you know, is very healthy. So, you know.
Yeah.
New shape.
Facelift on deck, fresh out.
Hey, this is
this
is a new brand of misogyny.
No, okay, listen. You know, I admire a hustler, and I go hustler and guys hustler
on the same level. You have guys that are, you know, that have just found out about Turkey. You know,
Sikapane, you know,
give grace. India grammar too.
Yeah.
India Mari. Yamwari agumra. Makazi simzira pakagumra.
I said Gurama Tune is a bad man with mazizo.
Yeah, but hair goes on about women's hair.
Oh, is he going on?
He's the guy who says, passing him a wig.
Oh, so I wouldn't put it past him then. Could I be in my hairline? Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a gap there. 100%.
100%. So, but bro.
I was late.
You know, we honestly, there's so much to touch on, but let's try to vroom, vroom.
We can vroom.
This week, Nyarugunetsa president did a State of the Nation to open the 10th Parliament, the third term of the 10th Parliament. While the president was doing that, some German of what Zimmerman gets, which is the second time that this power cut issue has happened while the president was at the new Parliament building.
Osaka ku new Parliament kunoenda magetsi.
This is one of those situations whereby the question then becomes twofold. New Parliament kunoenda magetsi but kunofanira kuenda magetsi president variwo.
That is very true. Because you see, my brother used to have a flat around the old Parliament.
Yeah.
And Maget's anger.
No, I mean,
Maget's eyes are too.
So same thing, they grid the state of Australia. Maget's end.
Right.
So then for it to be a case where Maget's first time, he wasn't saying a speech, he just happened to be in the parliament. Thinking it was parliament open. Maget's, 10 minutes, comes back. So it was like, you know what?
Maybe.
Boys, but
a little blip in the system, maybe. Who knows?
But this time around now, the president actually had to finish his speech
under candlelight.
Torch green.
Yes, oh God.
So it came as no surprise when the MD was, ZETDC was put on suspension pending review of Ningrin.
So how do you let that happen? Yeah, bagana neo, that's callous. Ndanangari pajutire kudhingura magetsi on that day because
like it's crazy.
How do you explain that? Like hamuna kupiwa memory kunzizoni.
Like as a concept, it's so brazy, bro.
Hey, whoever that person is, he's got a pair on him.
Because
very mid speech and
because even as a mistake,
ndazembera button.
Hey. pane zvimwe zvinhu zvekuti bhodhi yako inofanira ngokuudza kuti so that was apparently and justifiably so the president was not happy.
I can imagine, of
Like
course, he would be miffed off.
To the extent yekupedzisa speech murima.
No, that's mad.
Apparently last 10 minutes.
What in the Banana Republic? Apa Magetsa anenge aenda 2 minutes into the speech and vachine damba refu rekumapedza.
So you know,
that's incredible.
It's probably
where was it? There was international press.
No, I don't think. No, but it becomes international the moment it becomes. But for me, it's not so much about this issue. It was the reaction, which in to me, I genuinely felt like the reaction is appropriate. So, Magetsa Gadzimwa meets speech and green. I mean, it's reflective. There's so many ironies on so many levels. State of the nation, Magetsa Gadzimwa, I mean, nothing more fitting.
Yeah, of course.
But from a sequence level, from a sequencing of events, I've never seen something happen in Zimbabwe and it be met with what I thought was an appropriate response. And I shudder to think that if we had that same approach across the board. So, Magetsa Gadzimwa during speech of president, questions need to be asked. Who was on duty? Who was Ningri? Short of having satisfactory answers here, the guy who runs this subdivision of ZESA needs to be fired.
He has to.
So, right? But now imagine if that happened in every other department in inadequacies within the Zimbabwean government.
That's true.
Right? Where we say kuti panobuda nyaya kuti
mfesa ngachipa matenda arifanira kuto.
Do you get what I mean? Because it tells me what you know.
Some drugs in Nangirikini arifanira kubaya. Mfesa ngachipa kupedza ma ambulance whoever's arifanira kubaya. I see.
Do you get what I mean?
I see the carryover.
Because you're showing me
kuti mutongo noita competence yekuti hey clean up shop.
Landlord arufona miratinzwe.
Oh right.
Lenders madi. Hey babe. Hey. Okay.
You can just season it phone into air fryer.
Okay.
Then also go to the
All right, babe.
That's for dinner, okay?
Okay, babe. I just also full disclosure. Wafona trip at with the episode, so this is also now part of the episode.
It's now part of the episode.
Can you not?
Okay. Unemari. Apa wakutodzoka wakuda kutoridhima street kid yako because now the people know that she is sweet wife. It's like now makuda kuti ndezvakuradzura mapoints. Now was that makamera ari on wakuda kujamisa chikwata kuti handezvako izvo vanhu vanokunzwa uchitaura isani ndakusiyira steak my babe. Now ndatozvinzwa saka iripo babe.
Bye.
Nangu personally, so if that segment gets cut out,
no, there's no way.
Right? Nangu personally, I want the people to know. I don't know if camera ya better expression yangu when I heard my instructions, I sorted out dinner. I was so disappointed. God, in the importance na awareness. I promise you, but then
I'm going to have to
but I send them borova.
Done
times now
goulash.
And goulash chef la guruve. So I thought, let me just hit two birds with one stone.
I'm pretty sure we have frozen some things.
The first sign is ndasvika pa driveway moto yava ipo ndakati okay, it's okay. But leftovers, I know kune dead man deep freezer iri conservatory inombopekwa my lunch, so there's hope. And then when I got this call, I was like, we could have done this virtually,
This is inconveniencing all of us.
This
what am I doing here?
What am I doing here? Damn it.
But bro, that's really what I thought of.
Okay,
Kuti-
so that level
Kuti-
of fixing things should permeate across all
Like if you
departments and
like
that response
this
to
turnaround
incompetence.
time. This is within 24 hours of you guys saying there is a problem here, because they even cited a litany of issues. They said this has happened before in the parliament. This happened in Mtare at a big, ZANU-PF conference. Granted, they're listing reasons that they're saying kuti wangu.
Sure.
These are affecting ZANU-PF, but there's a consistency.
Yes.
There is a precedent.
Yeah. One
If you're
time, understandable. But
so if you can identify the same thing, I'm thinking the same competency can be applied toward the health
100%,
ministry.
100%.
The same competence can be applied towards just generally energy crisis yenyika.
I think,
know,
I mean, obviously, not to state the obvious, Panapa. I think the primary concern would be security, power cuts, high value assets
Absolutely.
such as the head of the nation.
Yeah.
Poses serious.
It's a very serious
security.
hypothetical security concern. Because I mean, to be honest, there's no one who is safer than that man.
Yeah, but
like in theory and in reality.
But paranoia yachoka would feed into
I get it. 10 minutes Murima.
What you playing at?
Especially at a time like this.
It's giving ice cream. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's giving, because there was a white city, Chagadaro, quickly bring Mike Chimombe.
Hey, that boy got done out here. Yeah.
I want to approach this one with a different level of somberness.
It's very ironic that he's got a name that pertains to livestock.
So
it's comical. But anyway.
Tafazo Madzika has a theory.
I think Wanaka puts a humor, Pepe.
Yeah.
I think he missed a joke. I don't not want to criticize.
He set it up.
He set it up.
He said, Vanakandoro. Hero ka punchline. Hero ka set up.
Big guy.
I want to approach this with a different level of somberness, because I mean, I for one have joked about this matter on several platforms, several instances, but I feel like there's something that maybe in the scheme of, like, when we speak about Mr. Mnodani Chivayo, when you speak about how much his influence has permeated upon every facet of Zimbabwean life. We talk about the cars, we talk about the flashing, but if you're now telling me, Kuti, it has reached the level of influencing the justice system, then I get worried. Like, I mean, I was worried before, but like, so there's a screenshot that came out where Passion Java was like, gee, today's what? Looking forward to having my boy this afternoon. But I don't know how real this screenshot is. But supposedly, in the comments, Wicknow then responds with, anyway. As in, you're thinking your boy will be free today.
No, God. Oh, God.
So that was the screenshot that came out on the day of the sentencing and what people thought of the judgment and sentencing.
The verdict.
But then, so the verdict just ended up being a very long reading of what. The wasn't sentencing is another day. So, Urwana, that level of Nyaya just cascaded into something that no one ever thought it would reach. Like the fallout of those 3 people. When we started hearing those voice notes.
No,
yeah, when we started hearing those, no one could have imagined kuti zvichaperera uko.
You know what? Honestly speaking, I think hindsight is always 2020 as heck. But in retrospect, I remember at some point thinking when I heard that voice note was damaging.
It was.
Rude boy. And we even spoke about this. There's how many people were in that supposed group chat? 3, right? The one arutaro ndakachibata kuti G, we can safely assume kuti hasiri achilika. Saka leaves 2 vanhu panapa. There are 2 bad actors. And because of how damaging it was, I had a strong suspicion that somebody's head needs to go on the chopping block for that. Because
there has to be repercussions.
Because that was intentionally leaked.
Yes.
You cannot tell me kuti chinchete chakapoya by mistake.
No, there is no way.
And by that act, somebody had to feel the burn. Because that was an undressing.
So Urwana, I think you bring a very interesting element, which I think complicates our issue even more. In that, on one hand, I find there to be a level of irony in the leaked audio saying Takashibata kuti G. Right? And then the resulting actions reflect kuti chakabatwa zveshua.
Oh yeah.
I would think maybe a different approach would have been taken so as not to confirm
at least
the suspension.
Listen at grip guy.
Exactly.
Do you get what
I mean?
In fact, mu punishment you clean up kuti G yacho makato
Do you get what I mean? Do you get what I mean? So there's an irony there, which I genuinely thought the resulting action would be like, I hadn't thought about it in the way that you just presented it just now. I thought to this guy and the way that his life has continued, it was one of those things, Shangachi Cinema, that really didn't. It was a blip on his radar, right? It was a blip on his radar. But now that you present it this way, I'm now thinking that there might even be a layer. The people that were offended was not just the one guy. It was quite possibly the people that were being included in this. So now the offense and the anger and the wrath, I see a moon one. Do you get what I mean?
Yes.
Kuti wa offender munhu akataura voice note and wa offender vanhu vaitaura kuti akabata kuti G. So now these people have come into cahoots and said kuti we need to send a message to everyone who is in kuti ma communications aya haatomboitwe izvozvo. Hamuitwe pfungwa. So from a Mr. Munodani and his principles, they're now upset and they're like, no, we need to send a message to everyone. Just in case pakazoita pfungwa.
No, because also like in service to the point you just made, initially, demonstrably uji wacho tikutoona kuti hutoripo uji. But I feel like what's even more interesting is vanhu vacho avato, there's an admittance zvautaura kuti zvoni akachibata kuti G, of course, but kuti G kwaakachibata kauti humwe wedu and it's not always, in fact, it wouldn't even puzzle me if there was an instance or a conversation where munhu akatonzi don't worry ndechako akatoti G zvokutoti he's echoing their own words, so they can't even turn around to him achiti nangarikini. But I'm sure he turns around achudza majiza akuti apana havana ski mukona mashandiro isusu echi vakona vabhabha vakavaita dzunguna vadayo vakati no, don't worry.
But let me throw in a crazy curveball. Theory time. This one is a bit sad. What if the original leaking of this audio wasn't even meant to be malicious? What if mukufarisa wakarowa makulayo unetuma hanis unetuma chi of what iwe hausikuzwa kuti ndikutamba nani these days? Hausikuziva kuti mujizi wangu akachibata kuti
ichi
right? So what if this voice note was shared on the pretext that look who I'm rolling with? I'm in with the big dogs. And then pakazotanga kubenda zvinhu. Kwayanga yasvika audio iyi. Ndo kwakazoisvitsa kwayakasvika kunhingirini. But at that point, it doesn't have context.
All right.
Do you get what I mean? As a theory, what if? Because the reason why I'm throwing that theory is, how silly are you? As the guys that like three group chat. How silly are you to leak this from a place of maliciousness?
Because it comes
Do
right.
you get what I mean?
Right on your doorstep.
That's where I'm coming from. From a place of maliciousness. So was it measured kushaina, or was it zvekuti yazosvika down the line zvinhu pazvakabenda panga pasisina context yekuti originally?
Right. Strong theory. In fact, probably the strongest one. But when I said yakabuda intentionally, I mean kuti aina munhu akauya akaibaka yakazvitumidzira nvadayo type thing. Kubuda kwakaita mugroup chat imomo pane munhu
akaita pfungwa
akatoti aidayo, whether arine intention yekuti izorova skaudhagari kana kuti nhangarikini angada. But even let's say kuti uda kufadza mabed, uda kufadza terrace remabed, we already, but by this point this guy is well established kuti ari circles. We've seen photos dzako uri mumaina nhangarikini. No one can dispute.
No,
you're in there. So what's there to prove? Pakuti wona vanhu vandiri kutamba navo is true to say zvakafanana ndotanga kuda ku
absolutely
ndotanga da kushainira mabedis kuti zvoni wona ndinotamba nakandoro. It's like
nigga, picture in fridge.
It's like nigga, you got a whole podcast with about week in week out.
My picture in fridge. Then to that, but fridge is empty. So that fridge is empty, not fridge they can do. But then I think in the immediate offering a theory, the thing that then immediately disqualifies the theory in Dieguti. Cannot for my bed, bro. How's the voice note race?
Tora snippets.
Voice note ranga barrier.
Tora snippets.
And the zvinga
in fact, zvinga doesn't make them look good. In fact, they're getting
do you get what I mean?
They're actually lucky getting told off.
Saga immediately through
it I stayed musaite dzungu chino ichi chitinacho takachibata. Saga I don't think you want to look good. Which is now to say you're not the leader of the group.
Saga Chakundebi, afa ndatozomisa akapodka. Aiwa, don't even worry about that. Aiwa. Ndatofunga kuti utofonera, ndatofunga kuti pateta outage. Aiwa, ndokufonera aiwa. Ye kuti kabe DM za 22. Aiwa, isinyaya. Iyo ko ningirikini vana vanotyisa in theory ko jacaranda atina kuiona here. Yes. Aiwa musame ndokufonera aiwa ndokufonera aiwa usa iribo so
no that was a meeting.
That was a meeting.
They were getting a ribbing. So I don't know. But all I know is Panamuna are punishment for such transgressions. Chet. I don't know. But there seems to be an effort to do like a shake up Karibo. Like I was traveling from Chego to Norton. We were going to Norton. Go buy some tiles. And kanga traffic jam kanganguri weird. Traffic jam weird. The traffic jam gets so crazy. They start filtering in traffic hard. Pane roadblock mapurisa arusecha vanhu. Hey, what's all?
Vane zvinhu zvatsvakazi
You say what now?
because tine ma-ingredients ka asati abikwa. With
I was like, you say what now?
some medication.
I got for my glaucoma.
I just came from the pharmacy.
They just got.
Ndine ma-morning after.
Vantsvaka cement.
Ndine saga veki ne-cement. Oh my goodness.
Onions.
Is this on the list of things that they are?
This is considered contraband.
Vari ku- zvese here kana
Just
kuti-
cannot be something specific because they. So
Because I would hate to throw away my ingredients
because brother,
only to find out they don't care about my ingredients.
dog, it's me, my bro, my
Yeah.
queen.
There were a lot of ingredients. in that time.
Immediately, my queen looks at me and my brother's like, "Wakomana mimi, wakomana mimi." Ava, you know, my brother didn't
Hey, I mean-
and
We can arrest him just for the dreadlocks.
just for the dreadlocks on site.
Just from the dreadlocks. Because the allegation would be like, kutiri kuri apa?
But gee,
Why is it mfana?
say scalp hair food.
Hair food. Tokusukira hair food chete.
Mad.
Yeah.
So obviously in a state of panic.
Mm.
Well, me and my brother weren't panicking, but I know my mom hana wainenge and sure enough wavhura nhangarika necenter console kudayo mune kabo my wife is ready kujeri nasi. No, chill. Anyway, for a peace of mind, we get rid of the contraband.
Yeah.
I got my herbs.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I mean, at this point, I don't think you need to do that.
I
mean, inference is enough.
The drugs are so prevalent in Zimbabwe right now.
Okay.
Which is another thing that blew my mind.
Yeah.
I was like, is this what you men are on now?
Yeah.
The amount of times vakandi offer Molly. Guys, and
Molly?
yeah, mapiritsi.
Ukati even ku-UK handisanda
ndakati mu-UK handisana mbopinda mbaona kunzi opiritsi dog. Like this is I was like
masvika
yo. It was mad.
I thought condom.
I was like, so the big man. So hard drugs seem very prevalent, but I'm not talking like my hard drugs and ngana and adombo that we've known. Yeah. But I'm talking like your MDMAs, your cocaines.
Yeah.
They seem to be getting very prevalent. Jecha. So I'm assuming wadauraka crackdown kakadaru.
Right.
So in my head, I'm like, it's not my drugs. We got the you know,
My drugs are fine.
Yeah. And then I thought, if Robert Gabriel Jr. I don't know what was his charge. He was in possession of weed
No, I think
and cocaine.
I think charge ya Robert Gabriel Mugabe, like his real charge akuzvinyanya.
Yeah,
Like
but
his real offense like I believe within those circles, within that level, there's just a certain level of respectability politics that needs to be maintained.
Yeah.
You know?
I suppose.
And if you become a habitual, like
Also,
on that level,
Chinoan's above the low time.
yeah. No, so because of who you are, there's certain things where they show up to Nigerian, they're like,
Okay.
you know, because of who you are.
Yeah, but then
because
Jogon.
you know, like because they know for a fact nyaya haina kwairi kuenda. So to even take you to Nigerian is a waste of everyone's time.
Fair.
But when you get to the level where the way that these guys have done it from a, you know, they operate the diplomatic immunity that you enjoy is only you enjoy it at the mercy of whoever has afforded it to you. But now you seem to be
You're taking the piss.
You're taking the piss.
You're taking the urine sample.
You know.
You're going with it.
So he's actual Nigerian for them to even go as far as parading him in the Nigerian court yet. We have to do something.
Bit akapinda hake muchikurubi ne makakiza nempono. That's another
No,
story.
that was wired from Kuden.
That's
Straight from that.
even the Donny that was behind him in shades. I get the optics. I see it. I see it.
What version of Remand is?
I was like, shades.
There's Golden Sequoia.
Shades. Stun zone. Nempono.
Those Rugita could do to my lines. Do green to
Yeah, no.
I'm school.
But I do get it. I do get it. Even Danong was telling me about some next random tender yakaitika over Howard someone, and then they had to rejig it for this tender was awarded on unscrupulous conditions, terms.
Yeah.
Yeah. Saka patron effort crack down to a degree. I don't know if it's an optics thing or whatnot, but again, this seems to be to my efforts to Ribo, which is interesting and is young. But I've got a prediction in Moromo Black and Forth, our Wiri Passy type prediction. I don't know when it will come into fruition or whatnot, but yeah, funny, it's inevitable. Kuti vanhu vanozongopedzera vangorova pasi scot free after like a series of transgressions. I feel like somewhere down the line, that was that guy that thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can feel it. It's tithering.
Hey, I forgot to say this at the top of the Nigrini, but two things, some tickets. State of the Nation tour.
State of the Nation, come on.
State of the Nation tour.
20.
Starting on the 6th of December. Then we take it to Joburg. Johannesburg Victory Theatre on the 14th of December. Then the next day, 15th of December in Cape Town, Homecoming Center. I apologize, my people. 15th, the Monday, was the only day that was available.
No.
So I do hope you pull through. Then we close it out on the 20th of December at Celebration Center. We're bringing in Vafa from South Africa. We're bringing in Hilary Okello. So it should be exciting. I'm excited.
As an Mama residence, celebration,
they're good people.
It's
very excited.
It's nothing.
Very
mean, I share the sentiment. Yeah, one wonder. What would the HICC? I don't know. Vangwaruti HICC 2026. HICC 26 in Nango. It almost sounds like it's got a ring to it.
So let me.
I don't know, my BFFs. What do you think?
Fair enough to consider, but let me put it into context. The context is HICC on one. It's not that much bigger than Celebration Center. That's one.
Okay.
Two, it's almost.
What's the difference in capacity?
500 seats. It's just the prestige.
Wait. So you're telling me HICC is 4,000 capacity? And
no, it's 4,500.
Oh, so it's a grand.
Yeah. No. So you can stretch up
to 4,000 celebration. And right.
But HICC is 4,500 seats. So the misconception with HICC is so they don't need
the seats. So you can
so when you're
the capacity
standing, then so people then infer with those. But with comedy, everyone would have to be seated.
Everyone has to be set.
And then the other thing is that they don't have parking to accommodate 4,500 people, which is going to be the case
so
when people come to a
accommodating one
because vanhu vanouya kumangoma vamwe vacho vanhu vanenge vauya nigrina havana kudriva havana kuya no but no,
you're absolutely right.
Not from a drink and drive.
Because vaya kubawa.
So vamwe vacho vanopaka kutown vachiziva kuti traffic inoningirina, and then they walk vari gang vari chichichi. So they're not looking for those things. So for 2 hours, right? Remember kuti for 2 hours isusu tiri kuita comedy show yedu inopera na 10 at the maximum. But vanhu vari kuziva kuti vari kuuya Lambarefu into the wee hours.
Oh, of course.
Turning green. So for them, some of these things that they incur. So those are some of the consideration. And then from a price point, HICC costs almost triple what you get charged
for a difference of 500
So those are some of the
seats.
things that we then consider from an economics. But I do get it from a prestige level. You know, not everyone is going to hear these explanations. They're just going to think that maybe true quarter HICC. But yeah, so
go check to stadium then.
I was still plugging.
My ends.
Stop that.
I'm trying to bring comedy to check.
Stop that.
But it's gonna be a mad thing. And the appetite for comedy on the ground, cause Zimbabwe,
incredible,
blew my mind. I gotta give another big shout out, round of applause, kudos to the boy,
Mr.
Maritinho, because
big up, man.
It's one thing to have the draw to pull 1,000 butts and seats.
Yeah,
that's not easy. But to pull it off to that standard,
yeah.
Broski, I'm 7 outs, man.
Mama got shock.
Like, car park was packed out, done out. Yeah. Even the parking attendants were like, God, what are we doing? What the hell? To start with. But as you walk in, just the sheer organization. The scale of the organization.
Event management. Shout out to
Yo, Mopinda, Nangarkini, QQ, my tickets, apana kana bottlenecking, papa, Nangarkini, every QR famba smooth, few, and then even the setup, like the mise en scène, as we call it. Yeah. So you know the movie billboards, because it's a movie theater.
Yeah.
You know, the movie billboards, Nangarkini, my posters, my movie posters, my coming up in Nangarkini. It's all like printouts of his past works, past banners from his past shows, even going from like his earlier stuff.
Yeah.
It felt like a little museum as you're walking into it. Saga, show yatutanga from a visual and, you know, vibe.
Yeah.
The aura of it.
Yeah.
By the time I was into the space, backstage, crew, like production, Nangarkini, I felt such an intensity.
And the performances looked sick.
Oh my God. The performances.
Yeah.
And even in between, before I even get into my performances, Patricia performances, Munashe, Nijo, Del Rochelle on the first night, and Tammy Moy on the second night. Tammy's a given. Slam dunks. No.
It's okay.
No.
But I just want... No. No.
Yo, rude boy, I'm giving reviews, man. You were on the topic of performances.
Cool, bro.
This guy, bruv. Cool story, bro.
It's okay.
Right.
It's okay.
Yeah, no, the performances, sharp. Organization, sharp, turnout. And what's even mad is on that Saturday, there was Bryfest going on. I believe there was 263 Fest going on. There was something else. There was the Amasika, the theater festival going on.
No, October was crazy with events.
Brother, there was a whole catalog of events. And to compete for that market share, sell it out Saturday, but sell it out so hard.
You say, give me...
Mongoti, you know what? Actually, Panimari Atato see, because you could see from the messaging, people saying, guys, my trepa nangargini, manje tandatu tenga matickets huko. He's like, don't worry, spun the block on them.
I got you.
Sold it out again.
That's crazy.
And everyone's so receptive. everyone gets it. Everyone knows what kuona panapa. You can talk to Vana Vasquia with the mentality of
No.
people came ready to
Yeah.
crease.
Yeah. That's beautiful, man.
And yeah,
Honestly,
Saga.
so beautiful.
Once upon a time, they did
Yeah.
Now it's just like, duh.
Like we only have general access tickets left at this point.
Look at how quick your items are going to think my bands.
Yeah, but then again, you know, it just knocked my homies angu in the CIO. Doing like I hold them at tears.
Yo, what happens? A whole unit.
Right.
You got flanked. Yeah,
It's a state of the nation.
I guess it's the state of the nation.
I guess what day?
I guess a weekday. I guess.
You know.
I guess.
Reporting.
We just gotta see to it Mageta end.
Yeah.
That's that.
I mean,
And then in fact, we just gotta see to it Mageta end.
consistency. Bro, let me tell you, I mean, we're not going to cover everything in this episode, right? But let me tell you the piece of news that made me so happy in the time that we haven't recorded. It's something that made me so happy. I hope other people, it made other people happy.
What sparked you?
Liquid Deep reunited, bro.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Liquid Deep reunited, bro.
Yeah.
Like from nowhere. And you know the crazy thing about it? I don't know. Maybe in Dinda with a revisionist. I don't know if I had been thinking about it or if I had been hoping. I don't know if I had been playing recently, but it's one of those because there is certain moments in time, like music wise, like when you think about special times in your
no.
You know,
It bookmarks a certain period in your life.
You know,
in
like
the
when
same
you-
way what was that period
you know, like Westlife.
yeah what was that
You know,
period
Westlife yazonyanya kuti all of them were white.
yeah
So from a relation,
Red.
you know, I might even edit this out because you're like white boys from Ireland. But Liquid Deep, that's when we had just started being aware, bro. You know, it wasn't social media then, but it was like some
Manage my
bubbling,
taste.
mixed and chakadaro. But makutanga kuziva vaskana and ningirigini. Can I be a fairy tale?
Yeah my things
I will love you.
aiwa chiera cheche
I will. So I'm like,
no chiera
do you know, like, it felt healing, bro. Honestly, because you're like, I think in obviously divisa around. But I think, like, honestly, in the context of everything that is happening right now with all the madness in the world, one day you go Israel, Gaza, Russia, Ukraine, Zimbabwe, vada extend constitution, to have just a piece of something that comes back and says, "Good, but I can no more see."
come on,
That's
man.
how I looked at it.
Days of the past, what it once was.
But then I also thought, honestly, if there is anyone who fits the vibe of the music or the direction of music, like where South Africa is right now in terms of house and the excitement, and that soulful piano bag.
Rude boy, liquid deep on 3-step.
No, not even with Liquid Deep on 3-step. I would even throw in the version of the 3-step that we're enjoying now. That is the roots. That is the same vibe.
It is.
So for these guys to be enjoying this on level,
it's only right.
Hang
on a minute.
For them to open the second so I'm like,
hey, guys. I think that was the basis of the reunion.
Maranzera
what's going on here?
Maranzera.
I feel like we need a December show.
I feel like
we need a coming out party December show.
And you know, and I also understand, like, you know, the nervousness in again my artists could people will be. I think that reaction was so wholesome, man. Unanimously, everyone was like,
relax.
But I think my disappointment has been, Kuti, are you telling me, Kuti, vanhu varita something muZimbabwe hapana ada kuunzawo kuti
Bianla J.
maideas ateni chingokanda tichingokanda consultants kuti kuri waunzi chimbogaya kuti because to my new mothers twese turongoti nikirekeni liquid deep
we need to start weaving new love stories. Okay.
Whoever brings liquid deep to Zimbabwe first, I think they're going to own December. That's what I was saying. I think whoever brings liquid deep to Zimbabwe first, whoever says honestly, because it's one of those things that's a no-brainer, bro.
Yeah, but I can imagine Roni, with that announcement, booking email yawo is yakadai.
Yeah.
They
must be fielding.
I'm sure yakadai. But yeah, whoever calls first dibs on that,
that's done. My ideas are chingokanda because
muchati
nikirina tichazouya December yotongoti black and forth life chakanoshedza nikirina tikaishaya liquid jiva ionoimba tenda kuti urovedze liquid deep.
Aiwa ndinowarovera ndipe lyric sheet. I will do it.
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. There's so many stories that we are obviously leaving on the table.
Gosh.
But
man,
taste ke no more. We don't want kamoso. Ke kuti mungo ningirina
bush. You know.
Atizorikuona vakomana vangu ningirina vo.
Vadzokaone
plazina ndimanzwa kuti ndifana kuisa nyama mefra.
Mwanza kufana kuisa nyama mefra. Tarwa chi month long hiatus and what not. It was only right.
You know.
Kuti tungope. Because ndengo yakanetsa futi yoyo.
Murida say,
bro kana neku airport
mathreats.
Bro neku
hamusima
kujairira ere. Guys makutiregerera kaimi.
You know, I feel like people stopped doing that. Like people stopped coming to me aggressively with the hamusima kujairira because the moment you say that, I just match whatever energy that you have sent my way.
I was operating on I'm happy to be here.
It's good.
It's good to be here on a diplomatic one. No, don't worry, guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna do something for you.
I ended up doing transit mariage. Because I see this is not a government project.
I'm going to get him snow to see that black and forth episode. But I'm gonna tapesana. But my episodes,
No. We understand. We are here. We're here. The boys are.
No. I felt inspired. Yeah. The love on the ground was immense.
When are you going back to Zim?
Something in the air.
Anmurukanzwa kaningirika kuti akatapirirwa zvekuti no sai muchibika sara muchibika ndudzoka sai muchibika ndudzoka
dai pasina my Philips ne safe keep keka ndanga ndichiri kuharare
mabodza matenda resignation kuti hora kayoka
shawa
hora my Philips singerako
sha
don't
please sane dzin rako shawa
vanhu mama farisa
akutamba
bozi nomuka chitupa chapa
no but ndikudzokera muna early December. Kuna zvinhu zviri exciting, but this time when ndikudzoka muna December I'm gonna be there for like a good 7.5 weeks. Tanobuda muna January because ndakaona ndakatesta the soil ndakati this is fertile. This is
as in soil kana soil mdara
soil and soil it's fertile.
Makanosima
mdara
makanosima
potatoes.
Mna kutsvaka kaploti mukati ndakudyara ma ingredients angu
ndakuda kutogara ndine
ndira kurima morning after panapa because
kurima cement.
morning after ingari kudhura. I just want to
I just want to grow it
spread my wings and fly.
and go.
Because I cannot be giving Lafarge Maria Smith.
Maria Smith. What is this?
I'm an entrepreneur.
I'm an entrepreneur.
Hey, vanokazotanga kuti cement.
Yeah, cement. Cement. No. Ndikuona muna December muri Zimbabwe. I might even go earlier than December. I might even go late November.
I don't know if you guys can tell, but we're very, very excited, man, to be here. We're very, very excited to be back. We're going to be here for as long as we can.
Of course.
Pabridge Ndepenyu, Pabridge Ndepedu. This has been another episode of your one and only Boys River Bridge podcast, Yabantu, the People's Podcast.
People's Podcast.
Black and forth! Bam, 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 bam.